Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Qistina Firzanah Binti Shahrul Rizal, and my ID number is AM2505018523. So this is my video for the summary of the articles. So I have found 3 similar articles that is related to students having difficulties uh, to have a proper class during online class. So there are a lot of problems that all of these students faces. So for one of the examples that I have found from one of the articles is that it shows that students mostly from the rural area are having struggled to adapt to online classes due to bad Wi-Fi connection and not having a strong internet connection. This is because students in the rural area, most of them live in near the forest where they won't have a very strong Wi-Fi connection compared to them who lives in the city. So from there, we can already see that this is a problem for the students to have a proper learning, and that is why some of them from the article prefer to have a face-to-face class session, because from having a face-to-face class session, they will understand the teacher better and will have a better understanding at what they are about to learn. So, when did this happen? This happens during the COVID pandemic in 19, where students are required to do online school. This is true because during the COVID-19 pandemic, we were not allowed to do normal face-to-face classes in school because we were asked to keep our distance 6 feet apart so that the virus cannot be spread it amongst the students. So it is a much better option to have online classes, which is very true actually, because it doesn't mean that just because the pandemic started, the lessons should be forgotten or school should be forgotten. But from the article that I have found, um, mainly students in Sabah, which is the Form 5 and the Form 6 students, they prefer that the lessons to be conducted face to face, which is easier for them because, like I said just now, some students it is not a problem for them to learn for during online class sessions. But for some students, it is a hassle and a bother because they will have troubles at home, such as parents not understanding that their kids need to focus better on online classes and everything. So from there, they will have a lot of background noises, not being able to focus in the class better. Other than that I found from the articles is that how educationists have warned that lost generation of students who are left behind due to lack of resources, especially when online classes have become a norm after the pandemic, because having an online class is crucial when when some situations are not suitable for physical classes. This is very true because some students, they share their devices among their siblings, and not all family um, are very rich to buy each of their kids tablets or laptops or phones personally for them to access the classes and everything. So this will make it very harder for family who have 1 or 2 devices that will have them share the devices amongst them, because the the kids will not be having a proper education then, because the devices are shared despite the schools are having conducted at the same time. So this is a very worrying issue because a lot of students are losing out on their education due to the lack of having proper electronic devices and a stable Wi-Fi condition, especially to them who live in rural areas. For secondary schools and tertiary students, they are worried about their temporary grades in their subject causes by this. So from what I can do a summary by my article, and from the articles that I have found, and the summary essay that I have done, is that government should probably provide a laptop, a tablet, and a phone to this family in need, so that the children and the students can continue to do their lesson properly, and none of them will be left behind just because they cannot afford the latest or a proper electronic devices just for them to access their online school session. Thank you very much.